Hey everyone, so I just shot a makeup tutorial for you guys. Here is a close-up of it. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but as you can see, there's just a very nice defined purple crease with a creamy white eyelid and brow bone highlight, and then some nice subtle cheeks staying in that whole purple family, and then just chapstick on my lips, and I'll explain that at the end of the video. But yeah, here it is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see how to recreate this look, then just keep watching. As you probably noticed, my left eye is done, so we're going to be recreating this look on my right eye, and I'm going to start off with a base like always because we always need a base. So this is Benefit Stay Don't Stray eyeshadow primer, so I'm just going to go ahead and apply this all over my eyelid generously, and then just a little bit on the lower lash line, just like that. Not a lot, because it does blend out pretty nice and it's pretty creamy, so just need a little bit. We're going to move on to the shadows. For this, I'm going to be using my MAC eyeshadow quad, as well as a little purple shadow that we have here. So I already explained that it's a purple look and whatever. So I am going to first take my Sigma large shader, or E50 brush, E60, which looks like this. It's just a big flat shader brush. We're going to pick up this first creamy kind of highlight shade, and this is MAC Brulee. We're just going to pack this all over the lid, just like that, and then in the inner corner, and then even up onto the brow. So basically everywhere, we just really want to pack this color on. Once you have a pretty good amount of that all over the lid color, all over your lid, we can move on to the next step, which is of course our beautiful purple colored crease. So the main shadow for that look is going to be right here, and I know it's like cracked or whatever, but this is MAC's Creme de Violet shadow, and I'm picking this up with the Sonia Kashuk double end brush, which no longer has the other end on it, but I'm just getting a good amount of that, tapping it off. So if you can see, that is how much product is on my brush. Now we're going to go ahead and apply this to the crease, and then I'm also going to start bringing it into the lid just a little bit, just like we have over here. So that's basically what we're trying to achieve, just getting a very colorful crease. We want to start with the most color packed on the outer third of the lid, or the outer corner, whatever, of your crease slash lid, and then once the most color is on your eyelid or off of the brush, then you can go ahead and take the rest, so see there's not that much on there anymore, and just kind of bring that in. Try not to get this on the lid, because we do want our eyelid to stay that very kind of white creamy color and just very bright. We basically want the lid to look awake but colorful at the same time. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more of this, and there's going to be a lot of going back to your highlight color, reapplying that, and then reapplying this, reapplying that, you know, just until you have the certain amount that you want. Because as you can see, and like I always say, when we do a look like this where the crease color is a little bit more like dramatic or something like that, it takes away from the lid color. So I do have to go in and reapply that. But now that the basic, I guess, kind of foundation or whatever is laid down for this look, and the crease is pretty much created or whatever, I'm going to move on to the outer corner of the crease, and for this I'm switching to a pencil brush, or the E60 by Sigma, which just looks like that. As you can see, there's some purple on there, and this is a darker purple, and for this we're going to be using MAC's Cranberry shadow. So just get a tiny amount. I mean, you can get your brush in there, but tap it off very well, because we just want this to go on that outer corner. So that first purple shade went throughout the whole crease. We just want this one at the outer portion because it is darker. This is just going to give some more definition to your crease and just make the look come together. Once we have that on, I am then going to take a clean tapered blending, or E40 brush by Sigma, and just go ahead and blend that crease out. So just blend away until there's no more harsh lines. Now I'm going to then go back in with my Sonia Kashuk brush and then the Creme de Violet shade, and just reapply this. So as you can tell how much that that cranberry shade darkens the look. We just want it to be on the outer part, and I'm actually going to reapply a little more of that right there. So mixing these two purples, we get our like perfect purple shade for this look. So as you can tell, this eye is done and it's a little bit more darker, but it's not as dark as this one. And this is a little bit brighter. So we have to go in and add the cranberry shade again, which I'm going to do. Just right out here. And then I'm just kind of flicking that in, if you can see that. So just like that. So once you have the crease to the desired amount or the color that you want it, just blend that out, go in and touch up. So for example, I'm going to take more of the first Creme de Violet shade, add a little bit more of that through there, take my pencil brush with the cranberry shade, add a little bit more of that, just get it to match the other eye. Once you feel like the crease is pretty much done, you can go in with that first all over the lid color, which is again Brulee. I'm taking that on the first brush we used, which is that large shader brush, and I'm just gonna go in and reapply this to the eyelid, taking it a little bit into that crease, just right there, just at the halfway point of the crease, just so we have a kind of gradient effect where it's lighter and then a little bit darker, and then the darkest color is out there. So now the eye is pretty much done. We're just going to add one final touch, and this is going to then be again blending out our crease, but instead of using the plain brush with no product on it, we're going to go in with a light, almost like light lavender color, I guess, and this one is also by MAC. So here is what that looks like. I'll try to get that, there we go. So here's what that looks like. As you can see, it has the Evil Queen, I think that's her name or whatever, from Snow White, and this was from the Venomous Villains collection. And then the name of this eyeshadow is Her Alter Image. And then we open it up, and that is the color that you get. So like I said, just a nice light purple, and it has some like silver sheen throughout it. It's almost kind of a silvery purple, but I just absolutely love it. So here it is on my hand compared to actually in the pan, and I love this color. So I'm going to take that same blending brush that we have used throughout this whole look, get some in there, tap it off, and then we're just going to apply it not on the brow bone, but not where the crease is, so just above it, just so we have a nice gradient and it's not going from like a white highlight to a purple crease, just so it gives a nice transition. So just up there, and then blend that out. You don't need a lot of this, and this step is optional. You don't have to do this. Just make sure you really blend out your crease color kind of up, and make sure it's not a harsh line if you're not going to do this step. And this shade is also great if you use it as a inner corner highlight. Absolutely love doing it for this, and I don't really use it a lot. That's why I wanted to include it in today's look, so that's why I did that. So just a little more, and then I'm done. And then once again, that kind of took away from our crease, so I'm going to reapply the crease colors, and then I will come back for mascara and the rest of my face. As always, if you want to apply your eyeliner for this look, go ahead and do that. But I'm going to curl my lashes. For this look, I'm going to be using Makeup Forever Smoky Lash Mascara, which looks like this. So there it is, sorry about that glare. I want to use a very dark, kind of almost dramatic mascara for this look, just because I guess it's so plain on the lid, but then again so colorful, so it kind of needs that good mascara in my opinion. So I'm just going to apply a coat of this to my top and bottom lashes. Okay, so I keep forgetting to add steps, so that was a lie. I'm not going to do the rest of my face right now. I'm going to take a small angle brush, or E65 from Sigma, with that Creme de Violet shade, like I said, on an angled brush. And just take this on the lower lash line. Duh, that's the whole reason we applied a primer down here as well. So just connect it from that outer corner where that purple is from the upper, and then take it like 3/4 of the way in. Wipe that brush off really good and grab that Brulee shade right there and take that into the other half so it meets it. So just like that. So moving on to the rest of the face, I'm going to very quickly apply my CoverGirl Nutrilux foundation. So I'm just gonna take some on the back of my hand. Sorry if you can hear the air, it just turned on. But I'm just going to grab this with a clean makeup brush. So this is my Sigma foundation brush. So it's very important to add a concealer when you're wearing purple makeup, at least in my opinion, or purple eyeshadow, because purple eyeshadow tends to make you look sleepy and or enhance your under eye dark circles. So that's why I'm going to make sure I conceal my under eye circles very well. Now the foundation is on, so now we're going to move on to concealer. For concealer today, I think I'm going to take my Benefit, what is this called, erase paste. So I just have a sample of this that's almost out. So I'm seriously digging into this little sample to grab the last amount of it. And as you can see, it makes you look a lot more awake right away. Now I'm going to set this just very quickly with my MAC MSF Natural and a Sonia Kashuk double-ended brush. Now that I've set my face makeup, I'm going to take a angled brush and my e.l.f. what is this, eyebrow kit in the shade medium. I'm gonna take that powder and just fill in my eyebrows, and I will speed this part up so we can move on to the rest of the face, like I said like 10 minutes ago, what it seems like. So yeah. Moving on to the rest of the face, it seems like I said let's move on to it like 10 minutes ago, so I'm sorry about that. I just wanted to show you guys kind of my current foundation routine or whatever, just like a small little thing. So I have 5 minutes left on my camera, which is basically ridiculous because it seems like I've been filming for 30 minutes now. But for cheeks, I'm going to take the NARS Dan Mari palette and a Sigma, what is this, large angled F40 brush. And I'm going to be picking up the shade right here, which is called Sin. And just because, and I'm just taking this almost settle kind of purple frosted shade just because the eyes are so bright, if you can't see that or can't tell already. So I'm just going to apply a light dusting of this onto my cheeks. And if I'm looking right here, because the mirror is right here, then just to stay in that whole palette, same palette, whatever, I'm going to take this Hungry Heart just on my finger and just apply a highlight and then blend it out really good. There is your eyes and your cheek. There is our eyes and our cheeks and face done. Moving on to lips, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think I'm going to apply anything but a chapstick or EOS lip balm. Or actually, I have my Fresh Sugar thing right here. So that's all I'm going to apply because my lips are super chapped right now because I can't stop licking them. So I'm just going to apply this, but go ahead and apply whatever you want. Just make sure it doesn't compete with your eyes because they're so bright. So for this look, we want our eyes to be the main focus, obviously. So just apply that and then you are done with this look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look as always. Let me know if you want more looks like this. I love doing dramatic looks like this. They're my favorite. I know I do kind of more neutral, kind of brown shades and stuff in my everyday videos. But personally, I love going outside of the box or comfort zone or whatever and doing bright looks like this. So I have one planned that is probably going to be exactly like this, but using these like aqua colors in here. So I have that planned. If you want to see that, then just leave that in a comment below. Even if nobody leaves that in a comment below, I'm probably going to do that. So look out for that one very soon. And I will talk to you guys very soon in my next video. So thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.